Kenya's never before had protests like those in June and July. Thousands of people took to the streets in about 50 towns and cities in a series of demonstrations. They were triggered by a government plan to increase taxes. Protesters also expressed widespread anger at endemic corruption and called for President William Ruto to step down.
The money that he uses to travel, ajipange, ametuharibia economy. He must go. Ruto, you must by force.
We are not
pleasing you. We are not pleasing you. Must go by force.
During one protest in Nairobi, demonstrators entered Parliament. Ruto's government abandoned the tax hikes, but protests continued for weeks. These cracked down. Rights groups say more than 60 protesters were killed and more than 70 abducted by security forces or are still missing. The streets have been quieter since July, but discontent remains widespread and is still expressed online.
Guys, this is the Diani White House project.
Morora Kabaso visits stalled and abandoned government projects.
The Diani White House project is under construction and is also generating more jobs and more opportunities.
These are the opportunities. Hii nyasi, hii ni opportunity A, opportunity B, opportunity D, opportunity C.
And tells his roughly 1 million social media followers how much public money has been spent and lost.
There's been progress on the side of the people, but no progress on the side of the government. The people have become more enlightened. They have become more willing to transcend from their tribal lines to come and join together as a nation and fight for change.
President Ruto's promised reforms and slammed his critics. He spoke on Independence Day, known as Jamhuri Day.
Jamhuri Day is also a moment for Kenyans to expose the fake news aimed at discrediting our ambition, sabotaging our hope, and seeking to dampen our resolve.
At other events the same day, crowds walked away when Ruto's speech was read out. Since the protests, he's been making deals with his former political rivals. It's not clear if the past political heavyweights and their vast wealth will sway voters as they have before. 2 years ago, in the last election, Ruto won by a wafer-thin margin. About a third of registered voters, about 8 million people, didn't vote. Most of them are below 30. Millions more young people haven't yet registered. If young people engage in the next election, due in 2027, or if a candidate successfully mobilises them, the political landscape could change drastically. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Nairobi, Kenya.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.